everywhere. I be talking like a St. Louis nigga. Potholes everywhere. What's up? Shout out to the two that's watching in the crowd, in the clouds. Shout out to y'all. Just waiting to about the 2-minute mark before I start getting to work. Oh. Trying to wait till YouTube gets people in here or whatever, send some notifications out before I start. Trying to wait till I get some souls in here before I start. Is it worth it? Was it worth it? Airing out your husband, no matter why you flip it, twist it, the father of your child, your husband, your partner of 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Is it worth it? All because, marriages come and go all the time. You got a lot of marriages. You got a lot of people right now look like they married right now. They married on paper, but they ain't in spirit and heart. But they not airing each other out. My whole thing is, I don't have a dog in the fight. So it's not like I'm doing this to protect Papoose. Papoose a grown-ass man. He can protect himself. Remy Ma is a grown-ass woman. She can protect herself. I'm only a content creator reacting to what's trending. And what's trending is Remy Ma has went viral again out of nowhere. Getting it off her chest, how she feel about her husband. How she feel about her husband. And I just feel like it really ain't worth it. I've watched several people videos reacting to it, making their money off of it, getting their super chats. Shout out to them. And those that are, just really making fun of it, like cracking jokes and making fun about it. But let me tell y'all something, man. There's no perfect relationship. There's no perfect relationship. There's no perfect marriage. Rather it's a celebrity, or rather it's a 9-to-5, or rather it's a Bonnie and Clyde criminal marriage. There's no perfect relationship. So to sit there and laugh at this man, and she said he pawned her jewelry. If everybody be sitting here laughing and doing this and doing that, I don't know what this shit was about. I don't know if the man pawned her jewelry for real. And if he did, I don't know if she was aware of it when it happened. You'll never know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really want to use this video as bashing, or like making, trying to make one feel good and make the other one feel bad or whatever. Because I feel like at the end of the day, it's all bad, because these are two grown adults in their 40s. These are two grown adults in their 40s bickering, having a husband and wife rant online, and they have a child in between it. They have a little 6-year-old, 7-year-old daughter in between all this bullshit. And it's really mostly, I got to without me, I'm not being biased, because Papoose is not the one that always run into social media and get it off his chest. Remy been the one doing all this. Now, Pap did post a picture of Remy Ma, his wife, snuggled up under a Christmas tree with her boyfriend while still being married, or whatever the case may be. So as a husband, he got every right to put that online if he feeling a certain type of way. And he felt like he just wanted, hey man, this is what's going on during this. This is what happened. If y'all wondering, asking me this or asking me that, he didn't have to share that, because guess what? If he would have never put that picture out of them up under a Christmas tree, the world wouldn't be here right now as far as with them two, as far as what they got going on. I don't give a fuck who she fucking. I don't give a fuck who Papoose fucking, personally. It ain't my business. But as a content creator, if y'all putting stuff online, he posts something online in defense of him, in protection or in defense of him, I'm assuming, showing his wife snuggled up under the tree. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, you haven't seen Papoose like in public running around doing stuff with other females with this new girl until after this situation with the Christmas tree and all this stuff up under that. Remy go online and she rant for like an hour and a half, and you got content creators helping spread it. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because these content creators, these fans, these people that's in between, not really fans, these bloggers, all these sites, TMZ, they don't give a fuck about y'all for real, for real. It's just a content, so play something we can play off of. They don't really give a damn. But is it worth it to go online and do all this shit? It's like you trying to get brownie points amongst people that don't care about you. Don't nobody care about Easy to Block Captain. Don't nobody care about Remy Ma. Don't nobody care about Papoose for real personally. But they like being entertained. And rather if it's true or lies, they just want to be entertained. We live in a society, we live in a time now where people will take your fucking struggles, something that you going through, and turn it into content and turn it into a world of entertainment. And it sucks, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everything that Remy Ma said online, she could have said that in private to Pap, even if she already have. And if she have, okay, you done got it off your chest to her. The man looked like he done moved on. He's in public and he looks like he have moved on with his life. He looked like he enjoying the company that he's around now, the energy he around, this new female that's in his life. They look genuinely happy. She have the biggest smile on her face. He have the biggest smile on his face, and it don't look like a program Cassie Puff Daddy looking shit. It looked like it's genuine. Remy, we all know you're dealing with Easy to Block Captain. Y'all don't really be out like how Papoose and his girl be out doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? You see Easy to Block Captain go on his live screen, do his little shit or whatever. You go on your live, do your little shit, but it ain't like y'all like couple. It looked forced. And I believe no matter how much ranting you were doing and how everybody's promoting the drama, helping promote the drama, I still hear sadness. I still hear regret. I still hear bitterness, pettiness in your voice. I still hear it. You don't really sound like you fully done got over Papoose and you really over the situation. 20 years, you really can't just throw 20 years away in the drain like that, you know what I mean? And especially if damn near half of those 20 years, you was in prison and the man was holding you down while you was in prison. And let's be honest, you said you was paying rent, paying bills, and doing this and doing that. Okay, cool, that's good. But Remy, it couldn't have been too much of what you were doing. You got to think, Remy, when you failed, you had what, about 3 hits on. You was on Lean Back, Ante Up, Conceited. So Remy, it ain't like you just had a whole catalog, a whole like resume full of classic albums where you was sitting up in them generating millions and millions of dollars while you was sitting in damn jail. Let's not go there. You know what I'm saying? But you are a bigger artist than your husband, Papoose, as far as name and accolades of what you've done in this industry or whatever. But you know, to say that this man is broke, he don't have no job, he don't have no what royalties he getting, what tours he's doing, you know, what promotion, what he got going on. Like to talk bad about that man now he done moved on. Like, you was with this man when this shit was going on. So what, he didn't have tours going on when y'all was happily married? Black love movement going on, hats and shirts going on. Yeah, was he broke then? Was he on tour then? What was going on? You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why I say you sound bitter and just being petty. You know how a woman, scarred woman is, man. You know, she gonna call, oh, you little dick motherfucker. Y'all ain't never, when we used to have sex, I used to fake orgasms. You can't fuck, you can't do this. You broke, you this, but they have been together 15 years. But you was with the nigga this whole time. So it's just like, I just don't see the point in what you did today besides helping the content creators and entertaining people who don't give a fuck about you. I'm gonna keep saying that. Everybody that was in Remy Ma's chat when she was ranting for that hour and a half talking about her husband, don't none of those people genuinely care about you. The only ones that genuinely care about you is those that was calling your phone and you kept saying, stop calling me. Nah, I'm finna get this off my chest. So evidently, you were seeing who was calling you, and you know why they was calling you. To stop you, tell you to chill. You get, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're doing a little too much right now. I understand your frustration or whatever, but don't go online. No, nobody care. Don't nobody care. Your fans don't care. They just like the drama. They just like getting them through the day. That's why people like Charleston White, Black 100, all these people got a strong following online, because they like messiness. They like a motherfucker to get them through their damn day, but they don't care about you. If you was to drop dead today, none of these people will care. They not gonna care. Papoose name is not in, you know, he got a, fuck it. Before he was with you, Remy, the man never really had a track record of being in no messy shit. Remy, you went to jail for some messy shit. Granted, somebody stole money out of your purse or whatever, your friend or whatever, and you did what you did. You handled your business or whatever, but that wasn't worth the time you did. Should have later had it. If you knew you was got to do 6-7 years, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have shot this goddamn woman. So you got that going on. You got, you know, this shit going on with your husband or whatever. So, you know, you've been a part of more drama than he has. And once again, I'm not here to protect Papoose. He a grown-ass man. Papoose older than me. He can take care of himself. I just didn't understand the hour-and-a-half long rant about this man. If you ain't trying to please people who don't care about you. I'm going to keep saying that shit. They don't care. They just care about the juicy story. Yeah, Tasha K gonna get it. If it ain't already landed on her desk, yeah, Tasha K gonna get it. She gonna recap it. She gonna say what she gonna say about it. Yeah, Hip Hop Uncensored gonna talk about it. Everybody's gonna talk about MREC TV. Everybody's gonna talk about this stuff. Hassan Campbell. Everybody, all these bloggers, Joe Budden, all these people are gonna talk about it. But my thing is, they just talking about it, and you know, it's generating content for them and revenue for them or whatever. But my thing is, how you say I don't marry people based about their money, because I know billionaires I know women that are married. I'm quoting you, not word for word, but you said I know women that are married to billionaires and they won't even get them a cup of soup. So money don't move you. You like how a man treats you because you make your own money. Sweetheart, that man loved the fuck out of you. If Papoose didn't love you and he was on some pimping shit, then he the coldest fucking pimp I ever seen in my goddamn life. Cause that man face light up when people talk about you when you around. That man kept your name alive. When he kept your name alive when you was incarcerated more than Fat Joe did. A matter of fact, I want to say you and Fat Joe weren't even on good terms when you went to jail. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if that's the case, why you keep talking about paying all the bills and this nigga wasn't making, he was the brokest dude I've ever dated in life. So now you're trying to say he broke or he generated less money than your new fucking boyfriend. Now you're gonna tell me Easy the Block Captain, the battle rapper, under your wing, make more money than Papoose. That's what you're gonna tell me. You want me to really believe that. You want people to really believe that. You want me to really believe that. Wait on you while you was in prison. And she still flipped that and said, hold on, y'all keep saying he held me down. I held him down more than he held me down. Man, that man held you down during the most vulnerable. Now, I know how I feel to be in prison and your girl leave you. Your partner leave you. Your girl, your wife leave you. Or cut you off. Ain't getting no visits. Ain't getting no letters. And you know what I'm saying? Ain't getting no money put on your books. You got to hustle off the land in the prison. I know how I feel to be locked away and not having a support system. That man supported you during the most, fuck what you done while you been out here in the world. No, I ain't gonna say that. It's well appreciated what you have done. I'm pretty sure that man appreciate whatever you've done for him since you got out. But let me tell you something. The most, you know what I'm saying, the best support a human can ever get is when they can get support from a person when they're at their lowest or their lowest, or when they can't even really provide for themselves. It's all good and dandy when you up, you got your money or whatever, you supporting, all right, that's cool. But it feels better when a person still show the love, gratitude, and support when you is down, when life is kicking your ass, when you down in prison, locked up in the mountains or in the woods somewhere, and you just started your bid and you still gotta walk down fucking 5, 6, 7, 10 years, and somebody is still in your corner visiting you. You said on $1 million worth of game. No, you either said it on $1 million worth of game, and you said it when you did a thing with Mano, that Papoose used to come down when you was on the island and see you every day, to the point you had to tell him, chill, I'm okay, you know, you can come here and come there. That man held you down. Rather, if you I don't think you ever really loved that man, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, Remy, how you rap, Terror Squad, the people you be around, how you give it up, Papoose don't seem like a dude. You seem like the type that'll be with a nigga like Uncle Murder, 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying, like a nigga like that, like a grimy ass nigga, you know what I mean? You don't really seem like you'll be with a nigga like Papoose. But the fact, you know, y'all got together, I feel like the nigga was showing you the attention that you wasn't getting from people that you really cared about or loved, the Fat Joes and all them, Cuban Link when you was in jail. So you kept him around and he grew on you, and you locked in with him, got married to him. I don't think you had in your plans that you was gonna ever get a baby by him. You wind up having a baby by this man, marrying this man. And once you got out and goddamn start getting your bag right, getting everything back right, getting your mojo back or whatever, you really ain't give a fuck about this man no more. You was trying to find a way to get away from him. I'm just being honest. Even when y'all was together and y'all was pushing that black love, that boy was in the front center of attention of all that shit. It seemed like you was just going with the flow with it. It didn't seem like a dynamic, it ain't seem like a Beyonce, Jay-Z type shit. It ain't seem like a without the drugs, it didn't seem like a Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown type shit minus the drugs. You know, like you could tell these motherfuckers love each other. I could tell Papoose had a lot of love for you. You look at it in hindsight. So I'm from the hood, man. I'm from the hood, man. You know what I mean? I'm from the hood, man. I used to see that shot, man. This motherfucking woman, this woman really don't like this nigga like that. He ain't gangster enough. He ain't thorough enough. He ain't hood enough. Now you with Easy the Block Captain, a rugged nigga from alleged Philly. People say he's not from Philly, but he say he's from Philadelphia. But a street nigga, and nigga done been in and out of jail, you know what I mean? Drug talk, do a lot of drug talk. Just grimy nigga, you know what I mean? But he grimy battle rap nigga. You know, what accolades, what do he got on his resume? Because if you put Easy the Block Captain resume up against Papoose resume, whether Papoose got a radio hit record or not, that boy resume do not compare to Papoose resume. It don't. And here's the thing. I hope Papoose don't respond the way that the world want him to respond. Papoose, handle that shit off camera. I hope he don't go, because people wait, Papoose, you got to respond. No, you don't. Because if you respond, Pap, you ain't doing nothing but feeding the egos, and you ain't nothing but fueling these fucking blood-sucking bastards on social media that want to get a kick out of y'all drama. Black folks love getting a kick out of black people drama when your black ass going through some of your goddamn self. Ain't no perfect couples walking around this bitch. Same people talking bad about Papoose right now and bigging up Remy or whatever. These niggas probably done backhand they girl before. These women probably done cheated on they men before. All I'm just saying is Papoose got a track record as far as hip hop. His track record ain't nowhere near as messy as Remy's. And that man held you down during your darkest moments. When you couldn't go to the glamour girl and get all glammed up. When you couldn't get all this shit done and get your hair all, the weave and shit in your hair, and get the jewelry on and get the cars and talk how you want to talk because you're in your element. That man was with you when you had on them fucking khakis and you had that bullshit ass bonnet, that bullshit ass bang on your head with your little goddamn struggling ass ponytail in your head. When you couldn't put the lipstick and makeup and all that eyelashes and fucking eyelash, all that fucking shit. That man was with you when you couldn't put Chanel and Gucci and Fendi and all that shit on. All the jewelry on. So to say I looked out for him more, y'all keep talking about he held me down, I held him down more. That man held you down in the dark. Let me tell you something, man. If somebody hold you down during your darkest hours, and then you get out of your, they there with you step by step to get you out of your darkest hours, and you get up and you take care of them, and then you get, years go by, now you feeling yourself. Don't try to compare your looking out for him, don't try to compare your looking out for her. This is for male and female. Don't try to compare your looking out for them when you up to their looking out for you when you was down. Bitch. Family members turn their back on you goddamn when you down. When they find out you down, you busted, you broke, you locked up, you goddamn, your spirit ain't focused, your mind ain't focused, you down and out. Everybody ain't answering the call. They dodging your goddamn text message, dodging your emails. They ain't trying to write you. They ain't trying to come visit you. Everybody and they mammy want to be in your face when they know you up, especially black folks. You motherfuckers are the worst. And I can talk like that because I'm black. I'm talking to my people. I want to talk to you real. I ain't picking no goddamn sides in this shit because I can't be honest with you. But if we're going to be truthful about this shit, Remy, if you felt like that, how you did today, and you said you still ain't really went in because, you know, you got a daughter, I'm thinking about my daughter. If you're thinking about your daughter, you motherfucker, you wouldn't even did an hour and a half talking about this man. You wouldn't have did an hour and a half long live bashing the father of your daughter that you trying to protect. You wouldn't have done that, Remy. You can handle all the shit you need to handle behind the scenes, because your business ain't my business, and it ain't these bloggers' business, and it ain't no motherfucker in the comment section business. Handle your business with Pap the best way y'all fucking can. The world ain't have to know Pap allegedly don't have a lawyer on retainer. But you wanted to do that. You wanted to throw that jab out there to smear him. You wanted to, you want him to feel some shit. I get it. I get it. The world ain't got to know he's broke or whatever the case may be. He live in an apartment. He's using that woman that he's with now. They look happy. You the one that don't look happy. You ain't out and about with your nigga. I guarantee you right now, if Remy Ma was with like Drake, if she was with like Kendrick, or she was with some super producer or whatever, or she was with some movie star or whatever, or some star athlete. If she was with one of these old athlete ass niggas or whatever, that woman will be out and about the same way how Papoose is running around. She'll be out and about with her fucking boo. She don't want to be out and about with no fucking easy to fucking block cabinet, because that ain't even a flex. Let's just be honest. That's not a fucking flex. It's a flex for him. Fucking nobody from Philly that got battle rap, that goddamn bag, that goddamn married fucking rapper that was the shit once upon a time. Don't get it wrong. Remy is a beautiful black woman. She fine as a motherfucker. She fine. Yeah, she fine. She got some shit going. She got some motion. I ain't tripping. But you got to keep it real. You saying you're a real ass bitch. I'm a real ass bitch. That's why I'm a real ass bitch. Are you a real ass bitch, Remy? Remy, if you're a real ass bitch, you wouldn't be out here airing out this shit like you doing. You doing some messy shit. You doing what like a battle rap girl would do to her dude. You doing like what Shanquisha, Tasha from goddamn the hood doing to her fucking baby daddy in the hood. You moving like no goddamn solidified solid millionaire, man, that come from the streets. They come, come from that struggle. That man held you down during your darkest hours. That's all. I can keep saying that. I'm gonna keep saying that. That's the only thing y'all can say. He got down. How y'all know he wasn't goddamn beating her? How you know he wasn't? I don't know what the man was doing. Remy don't strike me as a female that'll let a nigga put her hands on her and she ain't gonna put hands back on them. How about that? That shit it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. These bloggers don't give a fuck about you, Remy. So if this video come across your desk and you watch it, I want you to understand these bloggers, these people you entertaining, don't give a fuck about what you talking about. They just like the drama. They like to be entertained by the drama. You a real ass bitch. You come from the hood. You come from that cloth. You don't care about 12. You don't care about calling the police like you said or whatever. Handling your business like a real ass bitch would. Real bossed up millionaire bitch would. She ain't gonna get online and talk about it. She gonna goddamn. I'm gonna let my lawyers do my talking. I'm gonna let my lawyers. They got all kind of shit you can file to force that man's hand. Because if you ask me, the man look like he don't went on with his life and he happy. And it seemed like that bothers you. He out and about, everybody. I know you're reading the comments, you seeing everybody saluting him and y'all make a cute couple and I'm so glad, I'm so happy you done moved on. So if that shit bother you, show the world how happy you is with Easy to fucking Block Captain. The reason why you ain't showing the world how you happy with Easy to Block Captain, because you ain't happy with fucking Easy to Block Captain. You know that. Man, if she was with a music mobile, I'm talking about a big dog, fucking Jay-Z or Nas or motherfucking, she was with a big dog, Man, that woman to be running around goddamn all on the beach showing that fine ass body. She'll be all out and about in the district. She'll be every goddamn where with this her boo. Snuggled up under a Christmas tree with this nigga. The whole world goddamn like, you got to follow battle rap to know who he is. We knew who he was. I follow battle rap. So I knew who it was. Tasha K them didn't know who that nigga was. Goddamn academics ain't know who that nigga was. These niggas don't know who these niggas if they ain't following battle rap. Knowing who that nigga is, man. Y'all nigga tripping. You know it ain't a flex. That's why you ain't really got it out there. If you, oh, y'all, it ain't my business. My business is personal. I ain't got to share my business. So why you sharing the drama part about it? Because this man look happy as hell. Papoose fire on Remy Ma. Okay, I just got a notification from Hip Hop Is Real. It said Papoose fire on Remy Ma. So maybe Papoose answered it. Maybe he answered it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to check it out. Y'all can go check it out. I just got a notification while I'm doing this video. But I just feel like, you know, that's what it is. That's what a boss do. Especially listen, if I'm the boss, if I'm a bossed up ass nigga and I'm married to a woman and I was taking care of her and I was making all the money and she held me down while I was in jail, but I was the millionaire making all the money and we going through a divorce, nigga, I ain't finna get online and be talking about that shit. I'm bossed up. I'm a self-made motherfucking millionaire. I'm focusing on this bag. I'm focusing on these businesses, these business ventures and what I got going on, being my father to my children. I ain't focusing on that shit like that. I'm going to let my lawyers do the talking. And let y'all think what y'all want to think. Because one thing about society, one thing about black people, one thing about the world, humans, when they already got their mind made up of how they visualize you or view you, it don't matter what you come online and say. They're going to feel the way that they feel about you regardless. No matter what evidence pop up online, to clear Tory Lanez, clear him of not being the one that's responsible for that incident that took place in that car, people still going to look at Tory Lanez a certain way. People still going to look at Megan Thee Stallion a certain way. It don't goddamn matter. It don't matter. So since it don't matter, you shouldn't give a fuck. You're trying to prove a point to a bunch of people who don't give a fuck about you. Millionaire, rich ass motherfucking girl, woman. I ain't gonna call you a girl, I'm gonna call you a woman. You grown ass woman, you 45. We the same exact age. 80s baby. I just turned 45. We 45. I don't know how, if you 79, I know we the same age. You're a millionaire. Self-made, make your own bag, getting your own money. If this nigga so broke and he sold this and he sold that, let your lawyers do the talking. You ain't worry about this shit this nigga doing. You feel like the nigga working a play on this woman that he with now? Hey man, the truth will come out. The truth will come out. It shouldn't even matter. Because you too busy focusing on what you focusing on. And when you focusing on what you focusing on, you ain't got time to focus on the bullshit. You don't have time for it. I told your lawyer, I told Papoose, if he don't have the money to pay for his return, for his lawyer, I'll pay for it. Okay, you should have just did that shit off camera. You ain't even have to worry. I tell you what, Papoose, your lawyer, who your lawyer is. All right, I'm gonna go to this lady and I'm gonna pay her the money that, you know, so we can get this out of the way. I'm gonna do it myself. You just did that. Instead of getting online. The world don't care. They don't care, especially black folks. They are the quickest ones to stab you in your motherfucking back. I am Humble King. Y'all have a peaceful, blessed day.